Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is RBT and welcome back to the first real episode of the brand new Miami Dolphins Connected Franchise Series here on the channel. Thank you guys for so much support on the first episode. It pretty much was a consensus. You guys really were happy with the selection because this is going to be probably the hardest Connected Franchise rebuild series that I have ever done with how bad this team actually is. Today we're going to go through the NFL free agency, maybe sign some big free agents and maybe get rid of a couple bad contracts and see where that takes us. I'm probably going to try to finesse and sign a bunch of players for minimum contracts just so they can help the team as much as possible. Probably won't show that on camera, but we're going to try to do a lot of business throughout the offseason. And the next episode will be the NFL draft, and then we'll jump right into the trades and everything that you guys are all looking forward to. Now, be sure to leave your trade suggestion in the comment section below that you want to see in this series. And also, I want to throw an idea across you guys. As I saw in the last video, I saw somebody suggest, and this comment had a ton of thumbs up. Hopefully I can remember to put it in the video, that you guys want me to put a rule to where I can't trade with the Cleveland Browns in this Connected Franchise Series since they have all the players that we already traded for. Because that would make sense because we wouldn't be trading for the same players. So if you guys, let me know in the comment section below what you think about that rule. Should I follow that and not trade with the Browns? Let me know and I'll see what you guys want me to do. And also, like I said, leave your trade suggestions. I'm going to be using trade suggestions from this episode, last episode, in the next episode, which will be the NFL draft, to use in the first episode of trade. So I'll be using one suggestion, the top rated suggestion from each episode. So I'll probably be doing 3 trades in the first episode of trades, which will be 2 episodes from now. But I said all that to say, hopefully guys do enjoy today's episode. And if you do, make sure to drop a like. If we can smash 2,000 likes by tonight, the NFL draft episode will come out tomorrow. So be sure to like the video if you want to see the NFL draft episode out tomorrow. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new and turn on the notification bell if you haven't so you don't miss any uploads of this series. And also want to say, there's completely like a side note, is that YouTube has, I think, changed their subscription box thing to where it's like Instagram now, which is awful. It's so dumb. It only shows you like the highlights of your subscriptions. So there's a tab where you can change it to most recent, and that will change it back to how it is normally. So you don't miss any of the uploads on the channel. Make sure you change your subscription box to most recent, not highlights, so you can see all your newest subscriptions and their recent uploads. So be sure to do that. Don't know why YouTube changed that. Hopefully they change it back because that is dumb. But with that said, let's jump into today's episode and see what we are going to do. Why does it just randomly say I have only 6.62 million in cap? Oh, that's because we did offer Aaron Donald last episode, and it was basically a consensus that you guys did want me to trade away Aaron Donald in today's episode. That's how a lot of people also, you guys wanted me to clear the cap penalties, and I think this is where we do it. So let me do that here and see if that gives me any other, like, any more money to spend. No, it changes it. It keeps it exactly the same. So we only have 6.62 million to spend. And the only trade that we are going to be doing in today's episode, because everybody said it was smart to trade him away, is to trade away Julius Thomas because he's worth 8.31 million. So we're going to trade him away so we can spend that in today's episode and hopefully get Aaron Donald, because everybody wanted to see Aaron Donald. Most of you said if we don't get Aaron Donald, to get Ryan Shazier. So we're going to get one of those 2 players, not both, because that'd take way too much money out of free agency, but we are going to trade away Julius Thomas and see if we can get anything for him. We're probably not going to get much for him, but we're going to try to get as much as possible, because at 81 overall tight end, he's not worth that much money. But hopefully some team out there is interested in him. One team is the Carolina Panthers, thank God. So we probably can get something from the Panthers, and there was one other team. I might just look to get a draft pick, honestly. The Titans and the Panthers. So let's see if we can. I'm just going to try to get a draft pick. A first-round draft pick from the Panthers and the Titans. Just get him off our books. And let's see. The Panthers really have nobody. Cam Newton's only an 84 overall. The team does not look good at all. That team looks bad. The Panthers are looking awful. So they have the 5th overall draft pick. Let's see how close this is. It's in the yellow. So let's go to the Titans and see how close their first-round draft pick is to being traded away. They don't even have a first-round draft pick. That sucks. So I think we will try to get the Panthers' first-round draft pick, but it's going to take somebody else. So we'll throw in Julius Thomas and what quarterbacks do we have? We have crappy backup quarterback in Brandon Daughtry, and we have some crappy running backs as well. I don't know where everybody went. We have a negative 2.33 cap hit. That's wild. Let's try to throw in Brandon Daughtry into this deal just to get him off our books because we don't need him. We're probably going to draft a quarterback. Let's see how close this deal is. Dog, I think that actually went down. That's how bad he actually is. It made the trade go down. So Kenyan Drake added to the deal because, I mean, we really don't need him. I think this deal might actually go through. So just in case, let's also try to get just some crappy. They don't have like any picks at all. That sucks. So let me just try to see if this deal will go through. So Julius Thomas and Kenyan Drake. And the deal's mighty close. So probably if we trade up with like a 5th round draft pick, maybe a 6th round draft pick, we could get the deal to go through. So let's use a 6 from this year, see if this will be accepted, and it wasn't. But I think if we do throw in a 5th, we might also be able to get a 6 from this year, just trying to get as much as possible, and it's mighty close. So maybe we just do this on its own, I suppose. Why not? Throw this in there. And for Julius Thomas, Kenyan Drake, and a 5th round draft pick, we get a 1st round draft pick from the Miami Dolphins. Or from, god dang, the Panthers. I'm an idiot. I gotta get used. I'm so used to saying the Cleveland Browns. Like, my brain's broke. I have been sick, so my brain is like broken into 8,000 pieces. I feel like I'm going into stroke half the time I record, but we're gonna do the god dang thing. It actually didn't free any cap room. I feel like it should. Dog, Madden's broken. So we're still gonna try to get Aaron Donald, but as you see, we are 10 points behind the Bucks. So I think if you up the years, it does help out a little bit. So let's see. That's a massive contract. I don't have the available funds to make this contract offer. So never mind. Wow. That went up. Dog, that went down? How did that go down? Okay, so I'm very confused. So I'm going to keep offering. Dog, it went down again. Dog, how's the deal going down? I'm offering more money. How's the deal actually going down? I'm so confused. I am so confused. It's up this like 6 mil. I'm gonna just up the signing bonus, I guess, as much as I possibly can. Dog, it clearly says I have the cap room. It says I don't have the available funds to do the deal. Obviously, I do. Dog, I'm so confused. Okay, I went up to 89 points, so apparently I can't offer him a big deal. So if we just offer him a mighty big bonus for a 4-year deal, maybe we can actually make the deal go through. I'm so confused at how this is working. Now I don't have the funds to make the offer, although it says I have 15 million in cap room. Dog, I don't understand Madden. I still don't have the funds. Dog, maybe we can actually get Aaron Donald. I still don't have the funds. I still don't have the funds. To go down to 3 years, maybe? How about this? And that worked. And okay, this is just breaking my brain, dog. This is breaking my brain into 1,000 pieces. A 10 million sign-up bonus, I guess? How about that? Okay, we're tied with the Bucks now. So if we go to like an 11 million sign-up bonus, that's gotta be enough to beat the Bucks. Has got to be. Hopefully. Hopefully. I don't have the funds again. Let's break it down to a 2-year deal. How about that? And, dog, it went down again. This is actually breaking my brain, dog. I really don't understand. Does that... Okay, we're 93 points in. I don't know, man. I don't know. This game has broken brains. So let's advance and see if we do get Aaron Donald. Hopefully we do. If we don't, I won't be mad. He rejected the contract. We hired a coach. Well, none of your offers were accepted. Bill O'Brien isn't our head coach, so this guy. I guess that guy's our head coach. So Aaron Donald declined the offer, although it was number 1. Now we have 33 million in cap room. I don't understand. Okay, great. So both Ryan Shazier and Aaron Donald, they're not going to be on the Dolphins. This game is broke. Let's at least see where they went. Aaron Donald goes to the Buccaneers, although we had the highest offer, and Ryan Shazier goes to the Chiefs. So that is sad. That's awful. So is there at least any good players available? Like any decent free agents available that other teams want? Tevin Coleman, that would be a good player to sign. Do we get Tevin Coleman maybe? Dante Fowler might be a good free agent as well. Marshawn Lynch. Let's actually try to get a half-decent free agent. So Tevin Coleman, that's, I mean, it's an 86 overall running back. Well, let's see what this looks like. How high up? We need 7 more points. Let's offer him, once again, a 7-year deal. How much does this up the offer? The points stay exactly the same, so never mind on that front. Let's offer him $5 million per year and up the signing bonus to 4. I want to get at least a half-decent player at our free agency with the money that we have. I don't know why it took so long for the cap room to actually work. Okay, that's a lot of money, so we're definitely probably going to get Tevin Coleman. And let's also try to get Dante Fowler. Let's get him. So Dante Fowler, let's go with $5 million. We'll go with a $2.5 million signing bonus. I'm so mad we didn't get Aaron Donald or Ryan Shazier. This game is broke. Well, there's another 100-point bid, so we should be able to get Dante Fowler. And last, did we try to get Alex Smith? We only have $7 million left, so no. We'll hold down to Alex Smith. And what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna finesse and try to offer everybody without bids the minimum amount of money. Try to get as many players as possible. So I've offered as many players as I possibly could have offered. Took about 20 minutes to do, so hopefully we at least get, I would be happy with 5 players signing for the minimum amount. Hopefully the 2 players we offered pretty big contracts to will sign as well. If anything, we can trade these players away because I know we're going to need some, we don't have hardly anybody on our team we can actually trade away. So these trades are massive. We actually got some players to accept. Cordell Patterson accept, Tevin Coleman accepted, the center that we offered accepted, Jonathan Stewart accepted, Dante Fowler accepted, this right outside linebacker, Shane Ray, he rejected, and Dante Fowler, he accepted, as well as Mercedes Lewis. So we did get a lot of contracts actually accepted. So I offered a couple more players because I had the cap room to do so. So let's see if anybody else accepts. I'm already happy with some of the guys we've already had accept for the bare minimum contract. Now have a couple players reject here, but Aaron Lynch, he accepted. We have Marshawn Lynch accept, Jimmy Ward accepted, Dwayne Brown accepted. We needed a left tackle, Patrick Chung accepted, and so did this left tackle. So we have got some players, a lot more than I actually expected, and we still, well, I think that's actually it. So we can't offer any more. But dog, we actually got a decent amount of players for the bare minimum, and they'll actually help our team because, especially on the offensive line, we needed some offensive linemen. So now, guys, we need to view the free agency recap so we can actually show you guys all the players we did get. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 free agents. Most of them, aside from 2, on bare minimum contracts. And if anything, we can actually sell, or not sell, we can either, if at the very worst, release a player, but I think some of these players should have decent value in terms of trades, and that's what this is all about. Guys, I mean, that's some decent players for 200K. No, I think at the bare minimum is 500K a year. So that's pretty awesome. If you're curious to see where some of the other players went, if we look at the league signings, Aaron Donald, like I said, went to the Bucks, to, I guess, to replace Gerald McCoy. We had Greg Olsen go to the Raiders, Ryan Shazier to the Chiefs, Delaney Walker to the Packers, New York Jets signed Drew Brees, Alex Smith to the Cardinals, Pat Robinson to the Colts, Jesse James to the Titans, Trent Brown to the Cardinals, Josh Sitton to the San Francisco 49ers. I tried to get him, but unfortunately didn't get him. Jarrell Freeman to the Chiefs, Eddie Goldman to the Bengals, Denzel Perryman to the Texans, Corey Peters to the Broncos, and Shane Ray ended up going to the Ravens. I also tried to get him. Bud Dupree, that's one I wish I could have got, but he went to the Texans. And Josh Gordon, that's a guy I wanted, but he got offered by the Chiefs. The Chiefs signed him. Marquise Goodwin to the Ravens. And some other pretty good players. It wasn't that crazy of a free agency. Mark Barron would have been a nice guy to get, but he ends up signing for the Jets. And that's really all the notable players that did get signed. Deion Buchanan, I wish I would have seen him. He ended up going to the Jets for $2 million per year. So there were some decent free agents out there, but nobody too crazy aside from the couple guys that we did offer. But I'm still happy with the business that we did do in today's episode. So with that said, boys, that is going to do it for the free agency. We got 2 decent players and a bunch of players for bare minimum, but I think it was pretty successful. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section below. Like I said, guys, 2,000 likes by tonight, and the draft will come out tomorrow on the channel. Hopefully we can draft some gems. I'm trying to trade down, get a lot of draft picks, but let me know what you want me to do in the comment section below. But I will catch you guys next time. Subscribe if you're new. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.